All right, it is March 8th, 2023. We traded pretty well yesterday, actually. Had a decent day. Up 354, but I think that was, yeah, that's right. Actually got out of the short way too early. That should have been $1,000+ day. But doing pretty good. I think we basically have made back all of Feb. Now we're making back some of January, which is nice. Once we get back to zero, we are officially green on the year. So that's the plan. At least gross, we're heading in that direction. Net, we're still down 2K, but that used to be closer to 4K, so we're doing a decent job. Let's take a look at the reports real quick. We'll look at briefing.com first. All low impact except for the crude oil inventory at 10:30, which is going to be 9:30 Central Time. Trade balance. Looks like it was below. It was higher than prior, below consensus. That's at 8:30. It just came in. Interesting. Okay, so we got job openings in a half hour, and then crude oil inventory a half hour after that. All right, and then let's look for what kind of earnings we got today. Nothing too big in the morning, it looks like. Nothing too big at all on earnings. Earnings isn't something we got to worry about. Reports, maybe, but they're not crazy significant. Okay, so let's start looking for some technicals. I did take a break. I was thinking about holding trades from yesterday to today. What I was looking at was this hourly low. It was just so oversold that it had me convinced that we were going to bounce. And I'm glad I didn't buy that because it only came up maybe like 20 points or so. So market just opened. Looks like it's rallying. Yeah, so I'm kind of expecting an RSI top. But this is acting like a reset. It came all the way back to the midpoint. And now it's like ready to dump again, basically. The 4 hour, we had, one big bar. I was honestly thinking this bar would be followed by more red bars, but it was not. Daily close yesterday was, where was the daily close yesterday? Like this is the official close, but if we wanted to look at equity markets and when they closed, it was right around here. So actually we're really close to it anyway. Not a huge deal. No gap to fill is what I mean. Since there's no gap to fill, makes me think I should just get short. We're probably gonna have a chop morning. I'm gonna go ahead and take a short, I think. I'll be hard pressed to see if this goes up into like 40.20. The 1 hour is somewhat toppy. The 5 minute is toppy, even though this is the market open. NASDAQ is kind of breaking out to the upside. Usually these kinds of moves are fake anyway. It's first few minute moves. So far it's a decent climb. It's come up to 4K exactly and then dumped. Sixteens on NASDAQ. Do I want to get short 95s? No, I'll wait for the 5 minute to get into the 70 RSI. I guess the 1 minute's up there. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go higher. We'll wait for a peak on the 1 minute, which can be really tough. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. So yeah, I'm thinking we just short in these 90s. Hmm. 95s. Yeah, let's go ahead and short here. Not the best entry. There's no 5 minute 70. There's a 1 minute 70 though. 1 minute 70 RSI. We're kind of getting in late, but that's okay. We can play for the lower volley band or a deeper dump. That looks like a rejection to me though, at least on the short time frames. Big volume 5 minute. See if we can get 10 points out of this. Honestly, we should hold it for lower, I think. I had initially thought that this was, I mean, this is the 50% retrace from this move up. This is like right at 50%. This 39.90 area is pretty crucial. If we can hold it, then still bullish. Sorry for all the yawning, man. Okay, so 5 minutes approaching the lower volley band. 1 minute's already at the lower volley band. Yeah, I'm thinking we just sell out in here, these low 80s. Let's see if we got another stab down here. I really want at least 10 points, you know. But it's just so choppy. There's just no reports or anything that this might come right back up. So far creeping down, it's good. Good sign. Thinking about just getting out here. It's just too easy for it to meander, dance around, and not do anything. I guess that's a sign of me being impatient too. $20, that's all I'm going for. So little. Yeah, we should see a little bit of a retrace and then further dumpage, I think. We need to get this down to 83s. Still got a ways to go. It's acting like it wants to springboard here. We'll see. 89s. Okay. It looks like 85s are in the ballpark. Let's see if 82s are. Okay, we've got some 86s. It's nice. I just don't like this price action. So, which makes you think it's going to pop at any second. Excuse me. Well, so far it's kind of boring. We'll just sit this one out a little. Looks like it's ready to bounce back up already. $87s, $86s. Should have taken on more risk. I mean, this is $50. It's not that much. Okay, now I'm kind of confident that 83 is going to hit. Let's put it up to 83.5. Yesterday was a pretty solid day. We caught basically the dump on the hourly. This dump is where I was short and fucking called it. And I got out pretty early. I think I got out of all of it. I was short in NASDAQ actually, I think. And I got out of all of it by like 2 something. Above 200 is where I got out of a lot of it. I think most of it. So, yeah, left a lot on the table. Have a target of 50s, honestly. That's like the real 50% for the NASDAQ. For the E-mini, we're kind of already there. So, it's an interesting play. Where one index is already at the lows, or already at the 50% retrace, while the other one still has a little bit to go. 5-minute approaching lows. Looking for it to break down, but without the volatility of any reports or anything, I don't know if it's likely. Might just grind down. We'll see. Really don't have the patience to play today, or to trade today. I'm just kind of like whatever. Let's see. We're going for $45, less than 10 points. What should we really be going for? I mean, should be going for what, like 50 points? Our entry is okay on the hourly. It's not terrible. If we can get a solid hour red, it'll look really nice. 50 points would be $200. What a slow day. Slow day. Came down so low. Are we retesting the bottom of the high volume node? Are we bouncing all the way to the top? Oh, man. Just no freaking... no volatility this morning. Sideways action. It's kind of like a hands-off day, honestly. Or just like a one trade and then just leave it on for like half the day. So yeah, we'll zoom out on these time frames. The 1 hour is still pretty oversold, but at the same time, the RSI is reset with the price so much lower, which makes me think it's not done dumping. We got another big dump ahead of us. So I'm actually gonna probably bet on that and move my take profit down to like new lows. I'm gonna go for at least $100. 72.25s. It's not that much lower, honestly. And if it moves against us, I might consider adding. We'll see. Well, basically I'm gonna bet for new lows. Pretty boring otherwise. We got a 10-minute candle that just printed. It's red. Cool. Then we're gonna wait for another one. I don't know if I'm even gonna wait until the 30 minutes today. It's such a boring price action today. So let's just look at the... I should have taken some screenshots of the trade that I made that was that hourly killer. But yeah, you could see this was the last one I got out of. I got out of it at 251. And what was bad was I got out of these other ones so early, like 309, 317. These are all that I could have held. Not this one, but these. Actually, this one as well. Yeah, but I could have held these to at least $50 or something. This was just like nothing, you know, dust in the wind. Finally started closing some in the money, deep in the money, and then this one was $100 in the money, which was pretty solid, or 100 points in the money, $200. So yeah, I was pretty happy with yesterday, and I could have honestly gotten more. The platform was also, Tradevate was crashing all day, so that was rough. But yeah, up on the account almost, very close. Another 600 or so, and we'll be up gross. And another 2,000 will be up net. 2,000 honestly can be made in, a couple days at this rate. Let's see where we're at on the charts. Wow, it's actually back up to 90 already. But yeah, ever since this last drop here in the 22nd, I've had a pretty decent run. Overall, I've been up, I think, quite a bit. This is one of the most aggressive runs to the upside I've ever had, I think. So it's pretty cool to see. And hopefully today will be no different. I'll have a nice green day. It just came up to the 90 area, and I was considering adding. I didn't do it though. Probably should have. Okay, we just closed a 15-minute bar. What does that look like? It is, inverted hammer. It's a belt loop though, which would mean it's going to come back up here soon. RSI is dipping on the 5-minute. We're not even close to 82s. Yeah, I think this is has to be a longer term trade. Much longer term. Had good divergence on the NASDAQ here on the 5. Let's see what kind of time frame that played out on. Played out on the 15. It looks like it's pretty heavy still. So yeah, we're gonna play for a double touch of the lower RSI. Yeah, could have gotten out right there for $30 and got back in up here, but I'm gonna try to go for bigger fish. Volume's dying to the downside too, which is not the greatest sign. That just means that we're likely to switch it up here and go up. Still hasn't even gotten over 90, which is kind of cool. Kind of good for us. Yeah, not sure how much I'll trade today just because it's so slow. Got a report here in 15 minutes though, so we'll see. Dying volume as we're coming down. Kind of at the bottom of this high volume node, starting to chop it up quite a bit. Didn't even get 10 points in the money. Goodness me. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Still looks good on the 15-minute as a short. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this on and let it play out. I will pick up the stream tomorrow. I don't really feel like streaming anymore today. I'll just post on the journal and catch you guys tomorrow with an update. But I think today's going to be pretty boring. I don't imagine there's going to be a lot of price action. Maybe after 9 a.m. Central, 10 Eastern, maybe it'll pick up and pick a direction. But so far, it just seems like it wants to slump and die more. This is more or less a dead cat bounce. What it's doing. That's what it seems like, which is like a terrible dead cat. If this was really kind of making a bottom, I would expect it to at least come back to like 40.25 area before dumping more. So we'll see. It might have a little rally up to 420s, 425, and then dump. So that's what I'm anticipating is going to happen. That's why I'm not going to add any more down here. Otherwise, we'll just get out at 72s. So yeah, we'll play that. And otherwise, have a good day, guys. Trade well. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.